why consent is so radical?
Yeah.
I think because people just think, they hear consent and they think sex and they think sexuality in the bedroom. And that's a conversation that happens behind closed doors and between consenting adults. And they don't realize how it's in every interaction. You are either upholding somebody's autonomy or you're taking it away if you're interacting with somebody. Yes. And so if we don't start having the consent in everyday conversations, if we don't let our children know from a very, very young age that they have the right to say no, it gets so much harder as they go. Why is it so radical? We're also not used to giving children power. Childism is very real in our society. I have a favorite quote about it, but I'm not going to remember it off the top of my head. But it's basically every hierarchy of power starts with analogy of childism, this rule of adults over children. But I feel like if we give children the consent language, we can equip them for better relationships for their entire life. And I will give just one example. I am a mother. He's now 18. He also curates my stories very carefully. So if I tell any stories about him, it has been approved. Mm-hmm. He was in 4th grade and kept stepping out of line. And the chaperone kept pushing him back into line. And he kept saying, don't touch me, rather assertively. And the chaperone said to him, say, please don't touch me. And my son turned around and said, I shouldn't have to say please, you shouldn't be touching me. At that point, the chaperones told him to stop sassing and that he was going to talk to his mother about it. And so the first thing my kid does is come home and make sure that he wasn't in the wrong and that he was, asserting himself. I don't think they're too young. I don't think there's an age where something like that isn't appropriate.